Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. The game comes down to self-confidence. And what made me bring this up? Well, first, thank you to everyone who purchased my Vimeo on demand video. My Vimeo on demand video, Building Sexual Confidence. Wait, hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had to shoot the breeze real quick with an acquaintance. But I want to thank everybody for getting Building Sexual Confidence. It's sold in 8 countries. 8 countries. You know, like I always say, my stuff sells all over the planet. And that's just so far this morning, what I checked. I don't know what it's going to be at the end of the day, but definitely check it out. A link for it will be in the description box. But, man, glass is fogging up. But I was thinking about it further as far as confidence, because I was going to do something about that whole thug thing. Because you get guys thinking, oh, if you don't look like a thug or a rapper, you know, you ain't getting none. Now, that's in the black community. But then you got in some whiter environments, they talking about Chad and everything. And, wait, hold on again, y'all. Sorry about that. I seem to see people in the morning. Anyway, right? You know, they talking about, Chad, and then everybody talking about height and, whatever. It's all this stuff. And I say, you know what? The problem is they don't have confidence in themselves. They looking at another man like the other man is better than them and will get more women. I'm going to tell you what. The game come down to how you feel about yourself, your own self-confidence and everything. Let me move this over a little bit. I'll leave it here. Anyway, that's what the game come down to. Because let me tell you something about myself. I've been called cocky, conceited, arrogant, think highly of myself since I was little. And people wonder why. I'm cool with myself. And I'd say this. I don't worry about talking about, the thugs get all the women, or even when I talk body game, I'm like, I ain't like, just the muscular men get women. I just say they get more. But even then, I say there's plenty of exceptions. But when I'm in a room, if I go in a room with 100 finance women and 10 thugs, I'm still getting mine. I might be nice and leave some for them, but I'm still going to get mine. And I'm going to get the baddest one. If I go in a room with 10 guys and 100 fine women, and they are taller than me, because, like I said, I ain't 6 feet. I mean, when I put on some shoes, like barefoot, 5'11". So, taller than average, but still not that mythical 6 feet. And I'm going to say mythical, because I've seen a lot of dudes who are taller than me. They asking me how to get women. But you put me in a room with them, I'm still going to get my cut. You put me in a room with 10 guys who, according to some face raiders, look better than me in the face. 10 guys and 100 fine women, I'm still going to get my cut. Shit. I don't give a fuck what metric you use. I don't give a fuck what metrics. But you could put me in a room with 10 guys and 100 fine women who got the 10 guys they seriously cut. More muscular, everything. I don't care what the damn metric you use. You could put me in a room with 10 guys who got bank statements that certify they have more money than me. I don't give a fuck. I'm still getting my cut. See, here's the secret. Here's the secret right here. I'm not worried about them. I'm not comparing myself to the man. I'm looking at that woman with the big breastises and a fat ass, and wondering how those big old legs gonna be wrapped around my back. That's my attitude. Because my attitude has always been, if I can talk to a woman for 15 minutes, I can get her. Now, has that been the case? Hell no. But I ain't gonna go in and like hurt myself, because see, here's the issue. I believe in myself, and I got a track record. Because when I think about the women I've dealt with in life, been intimate with, at the very least, might have slogged them down somewhere. You know, they might have gave me a hand job somewhere. Shit, there was somebody else who wanted the same thing. I was just out with my co-parent last night with our 2 sons. He had an event. My youngest had an event at this thing, kind of a little fancy thing and shit. And it was semi-fancy. We ain't had to dress up, but still. They had hors d'oeuvres and everything. There were plenty of motherfuckers who wish those were their sons. She had my babies. And it wasn't no accident and shit. She was like, no, I want your babies. Shit. She told me that. She was like, she want my babies. Shit. She was ready. So there were plenty of other guys who could have been in there. Every single woman I've been with in life, somebody else wanted to get with. Somebody else wanted to get with. I don't care who she was, how people might have generally considered she looked. There's somebody. You know? But I ain't worried about them. I ain't look. You know, if I saw some woman, look, here's my thing. If I see some woman and I find her attractive and we talk and we click, I ain't worried about the next man. He didn't get there. You know? And in the situations where the next man did get there, I'm like, okay. Seriously. I'm like, okay. Shit, 4 billion women in the world. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I worried? Shoot, I'd be cool with it. Shoot, I've had times where dudes have told me, hey, you know, I'm checking out a woman. I've had dudes who told me to this minute that they were interested in that one. And I'd be like, oh, okay, go for it. If I'm cool with him. If I don't know him, I'm like, fuck that. If I'm cool with him, that's only if I'm cool with him. Because there's been some other times I wasn't so cool with the dude. But damn, motherfucker, just ran that light. Anyway, there were some times I wasn't so cool. I ain't give a fuck. I pull the woman and then walk around with the woman, one hand on her ass, the other one on my dick. Oh yeah, I'm serious. Seriously. Because the thing is, I'm not worried about it. Because here's the thing. 1, you got to believe in yourself. 2, you don't know what that woman like. And see, that's what a lot of guys don't get. They assuming, like, okay, like I said, I was going to talk about that whole thug thing that's talked about a lot, particularly in the black community. You know, a lot of guys saying, nah, you got to be a Pookie or Ray Ray to get a sister. Or you got to be this, or you got to be a thug or something. I've been around some thugs. I remember when this one fat booty woman in Southeast D.C. took her out, we were messing around. I walked her back to her place through a group of thugs who were checking her out. I was like, hey, yo, what's up, fellas? And tapped on her ass when I let her go, walked up the steps in front of their face. Fuck that shit. Hell. Because you can't worry about the next man. You gotta be selfish, shit. You gotta be ruthless. Hell, borderline sociopathic. You gotta be about yourself. Seriously. You can't worry about the next man. And you gotta believe in yourself. And yeah, you're gonna lose out on some. There's gonna be some women that reject you. Okay. All right. Learn from the rejection and move on. That's why I talk about tribes. Figure out which ones ain't gonna reject you. Or at least shoot your shot. Shit, to quote late player Supreme, make the hoe say no. Seriously. You gotta believe in yourself. Because see, that's really what's hurting a lot of men. It's not anything about it's like what they feel about themselves. Like, you got some guys, let's just be real. They don't look like no hideous monster. They look like the same thing as some guys who get the women, but they don't feel like they look good. Or they got a problem with their height. You know? And then they had that one time that somebody told them about, had an issue with it. And, they let it go to their heads. Shit, I'm going to be real. I've been called shit. Most of the negative comments I got about anything about my physical appearance, anything else, has actually come from men. I can count on one hand the number of women that call me ugly. And the one who, ironically, one who did, she wasn't being straight because she's also one of the first women to tell me she loved me. And ironically, I had a girlfriend at the time too. But she said, yeah, I can love too. Hey, I can still love you. She said it. So you don't even worry about that shit, you know? Be mostly men going against each other or something, or men comparing themselves to that next man. So what your motherfucking ass ain't 6'2"? Shit. You probably got some stuff that other guy wish he had. Because, see, you got to focus on... See, one of the things I talk about in that building sexual confidence thing is just really being good with what you got, what you working with. Shit. Ain't nobody on this planet perfect. And like I said, it's about believing in yourself, and then remember, it's still up to the woman. You don't know. Some people be trying to say, well, women don't want a guy like that. Women say, yeah, they don't want a guy under 6 feet. Yet you go out in public and you constantly see women all up on a man who's under 6 feet. You know? And I mean, I've seen that all my life, because I remember like back in the 80s and shit. And this was in the black community particularly, you know, this is the whole thing about skin complexion. It's still the issue now, but it's not as loud about it, you know, because all the women supposedly wanted all the light-skinned brothers and shit. I believed that shit for a second till I stopped and said, well, hold up. This woman grinding up on me. This woman backing it up. This girl backing it up to me on the go-go floor. Shit. These women giving me hugs, kisses, a couple other things. I ain't had sex as much in high school, but still had it. And I'm like, wait a minute. These girls still getting with me. I thought they ain't like chocolate brothers. Or dark-skinned brothers, or whatever. I like chocolate better. But anyway, I like using that term better. But I was like, wait a minute. That's what I said. Hold up, I ain't tripping over this shit no more. Because I don't care who you are. You got to just say, look, this is what you got. This is what you got. Because you don't know. Let me use that skin complexion thing again, particularly in the black community. I've had several women say, hey, I love your skin. Shit. Plus, I don't look my age with it. So I'm like, hold up. And then ironically, some of the same dudes be like, oh, the women like chocolate brothers. Or dark-skinned brothers. So I'm like, wait a minute. Even that Pookie and Ray Ray thing. I've met a lot of dudes, some street dudes, complain about women going for professional men. They losing out to a professional guy. Which plenty of them be getting. Because here's the thing. Now I used those examples earlier, being in the same room with these guys. The thing is, I ain't looking at what they supposedly got better than me. I'm just focused on myself and that woman backing that thing up. I'll be like, dang. All the guys be looking at each other and say, hey, he taller. Nah, he look better. And I'm sitting over there like, damn, she got a fat ass. Damn. I'll let the guys work with it. I'll be like, damn, oh shit, she got those big ass legs. Shit, she got those DSLs. Oh, for people who ain't from around the way, DSLs mean dick sucking lips. I'm looking at all that. I'll let the guys like, oh yeah, y'all go fight each other. y'all argue with each other, hang out, or y'all compete. I'm gonna go over here and talk to this girl. Shit. And they be still arguing with each other and damn. Oh man, another deer on the road. It's mating season though. I gotta be driving slow through here. But anyway, shit, why the guys, and that's always how I have been, be guys sitting around talking with each other and shit, clowning each other, and I'm up there like on the dance floor. Shit, you put me in those situations, especially in a party place, the guys be like, yeah, nah, I look better, nah, I got more money. And the other girls, shit, the women be backing that thing up. I be riding the ass and shit. Because my attitude was, look, this is what I got. She either like it or she don't. And if she don't like it, she just don't like it. Okay. Shit. You don't lose sleep over. Next. Next woman. Shit. Because to me, I'm like, I don't be focused on just one woman. And somebody's always going to like it. In fact, you put me in those situations, I wouldn't even necessarily approach the women first. I'd get me some buffalo wings where all the guys be doing whatever. I'd be like, Then a girl come over. It's like, damn, you just sitting over here chill. What's up? I gotta eat first, baby. Hey, how you doing? How's it going for you? I don't know. Yeah, just sit down here. Chill with me. All right. This guy get her laughing. Some other ones that come over. But the thing is, I'm calm and cool within myself now. One of the reasons I did that thing, building sexual confidence, is to help with that. See, a lot of people, that's what I'm saying though. And like, no matter what the situation, like you got guys they're obsessed with some other guys. And I'm like, for what? Why are you worried about them? Because how often have you specifically competed with a woman, for a woman with that type of guy? Because you don't know. Because I'm going to emphasize this, and I said this, you don't know what a girl likes. A girl, woman, whatever term you want to use. You don't know what turns her on. Shit. I never forget a young friend, and she actually would watch this channel. And she told me straight up. We had a conversation. She told me straight up. She ain't in all that body game stuff. She like a clinically obese man. The man better have a gut on him. You don't know. Ain't no science. Look, first of all, guys be trying to like measure and all this shit and say this will work and all that. At the end of the day, you don't know what that particular woman like. You really don't. You don't know what she like. You don't know what turns her on. You don't know what her triggers are until you shoot your shot. And hell, you might not really need to shoot it that much, because if she really feeling you, she'll put the breadcrumbs up, or she'll come around you and talk about something that don't seem to have to do with anything, or smile. She'll give the signals and shit if she really feeling. Shit, they'll do something. Now you get some guys that go against it, but let's just be real. If a woman feeling a man, shit, at the very least, she gonna put herself in position to approach. You could be walking down the street, she walking all fast, talking on the phone, she gonna ask back and say, damn, he fine. Whatever she considered fine. And that's another thing too. Let me get into that in a second. But all of a sudden that fast walk slow down, she'll be like, girl, I'll get back with you later. She'll start like lingering and shit. Make sure you catch up. Be smart, you pick up on it. But let me get to that fine thing. Ain't no scientific thing for it. All the shit's subjective. Shit. All the shit is subjective. Like, just had that Wakanda Forever movie and the character in Baku. Women were, in the first Black Panther movie, women were going crazy over Winston Duke. There was even a meme, this woman, she had put a meme out talking about he looked like the type of guy you have 5 babies with. It's like, and shit. I even talked to some women in person and shit. I said, hey, would you give him Winston Duke something? He's like, yeah. That dude ain't cut. That dude just big. But some women like that. See, that's the thing, guys gotta understand. You don't know what a particular woman like. Shit. It ain't always who you think it is, or who they gonna go for. It ain't that obvious. Let me use a celebrity example. Tom Brady. He just divorced his wife, and his wife, she ain't go for another, future Hall of Fame, millionaire quarterback or athlete or something. She wants, I don't know that guy, Valente or some Joaquin Valente, I ain't sure, but a jiu-jitsu instructor who she'd already known. And that was quick, wasn't it? I'm just saying. Shoot. Tom Brady's supposed to be that all-American Chad. Let's just be real. Shit. And that guy who got with her, he probably don't compare like physically, and definitely probably not money-wise, fame-wise. She got with him right away. She might have been getting with him before they divorced. I'm just saying, that was awfully quick. In fact, there was a pig. He was training it anyway, so you don't know what was happening. We don't know the shit thing. But that might have been what she wanted. female really wanted. Shit, because you know she's going to get her cut out of this thing, out of the divorce. So shit. Oh, you be getting these women supposedly with these superstars and shit, actors, and then they end up fucking their bodyguards. You just don't know. And that's the point. That's why you can't really worry about it. Most you can do is just fix yourself up to the best extent that you can. Fix yourself up to the best extent that you can, and then just move forward. Seriously, and see who's like it. You know? But you ain't gonna know, because if you already saying, well, nah, I'm too short. Oh, I don't look like a fashion model. I ain't making enough money. You hurting yourself. Like I said, you don't know this shit. Women like a guy, shit. They just like him. Women really ain't that deep. All you gotta do is just pay attention. You don't know what they like. Shoot. Because it's still the ultimate thing. For women pop out a baby by a guy, obviously she likes him. It just is what it is. So you can't worry. All you can do is just look, present your best, present who you are, be good with who you are, and then move forward. That's it, yo. That is it. Don't make it harder than it gotta be. Do not make it harder than it gotta be. So, like I said, when I'm out here, I believe in myself. That's why I say, y'all gotta believe in yourselves, man. Seriously. Believe in yourself. And yeah, you still gonna get rejected. Ain't no shame in that. That just mean that, hey, you get rejected, mean the woman ain't feeling. What good is she gonna do for you anyway? And shit, if you figure it out, always talk about tribes. After a while, you figure out who gonna be friendly and who ain't. Like I said, pretty much take a look at a woman's body and tell who she gonna be. That's how I just learned it. I said, hey, women built like this are very friendly. There's two general builds I know for myself. If they got those thick old, big old round buttocks, or thick, like slim thick, or just thick, if they got ass on them, they're good with me. Seriously. If they got a nice ass on them, they're good with me. Or if they don't really have that body, but real pretty face, but slim, they good with me. I just stick with that. You know? But I know that because I just interacted. I shot my shot when I saw certain women. Well, the pretty slim ones, they shoot at me because I like the thick ones. I just do. But, yeah. And shit. Speaking of those slim, pretty ones, I see them a lot with some bigger dudes. I'm serious. I've done several. Yeah. I don't know if y'all ready for that basic science stuff. But I'm just saying, you gotta believe in yourself. Don't worry about the next man. And the simple reason is you can only be who you can be. Don't worry about that next man. Just worry about who's gonna be responsive to you. Don't assume that woman. If you meet a woman, unless you know her personally, unless you know her backstory, like you get past a marketing rep. The marketing rep is what she showed to the public. Unless you see what she is behind closed doors, you don't know what the fuck she's like. And you ain't gonna know until you shoot your shot. And you can't be like hurting yourself. A lot of guys be hurting themselves. And shit. I'm gonna tell you what, many men leaving so much pussy on the table, or if they even want beyond sex, they probably leaving future wives on the table who gonna support them just because they didn't shoot the shot. Seriously, you don't know. Because I don't care what it is, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you think she is. You don't know. She could be supermodel of the world, literally. You ain't gonna know how she gonna feel about you unless you like just say, hey, how you doing? And she might be like, hey, get out my face. Okay. But then she might be like, hey, back and stuff. She might talk your head off. Seriously. You can't hurt yourself. You can't hurt yourself. You can't worry about that next guy. The game is within you. You have to be confident within yourself. And if you're not, you need to work on it. That's a simple thing. Don't worry about that next man. Don't be worried about measuring his face or talking about, oh, he tall or whatever. Fuck that. You trying to get with that woman over there. All that matters is if she gonna say yes or no. And then don't assume she gonna like automatically get with certain men. You don't know until you shoot your shot. You don't know until you get to know. Seriously, I've seen that too much. And guys be trying to figure out why like some beautiful woman with some average dude. You don't know anything about that dude or what she wants. Shit. Because I told about this. I've talked about that before because a lot of these pretty women were swans. Are swans. Basically, they might have been ugly ducklings and they just got beautiful. But they might have been imprinted by some regular dude. And that's what they just like. You don't know what a woman like. You ain't going to know until you shoot your shot. And you got to believe in yourself to shoot the shot. Because if you feel like, nah, she ain't going to want me, I'm too short. She ain't going to want me, I'm not in perfect shape. She ain't going to want me because I'm average looking. Well, shit, you already stopped her. And she's sitting over there like, damn, how come he ain't going to approach? Damn. Shit. They going to sit over there and wait. Shit. Because I ended with this. They sitting over there waiting for you sometime. I remember I was working out at this gym. When I was working at this one gym, it was part of a chain, so I could work out at any gyms at the chain. So I would work out at another one. There was this like fine woman by head to toe. She was actually a professional dancer. And I'd be on one machine working out, she'd be on the other. And I would just look, because I don't want to mess up the thing. And I wouldn't bother while she working out. And I didn't really get a chance to talk to her. But then finally got a chance to talk to her. I came over. And it wasn't like, oh, who are you and all that. She looked at me and said, I was wondering when you were going to get over here. I wasn't going to approach you. I was waiting for you all this time. Yeah, she was a professional dancer. She was real cool. We'll keep it at that, y'all. I ain't going to share everything with y'all. But she was waiting. So you got to just have that attitude. You got to have that attitude. All right? Seriously. Most guys, you got to believe in yourself. Seriously. And that's a universal thing. I don't care who you are. You don't know who's feeling you. All right? So anyway, that's all I got for today, y'all. Get back with y'all. And yeah, there's a link for that building sexual confidence video in the description box. And really, is a secret. You build sexual confidence, so it helps you in other areas too. Helps you to make money. Gotta get the video to find out why. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.